The biggest cause of blindness in the United States is macular degeneration, which is a common disease that affects all of us as we age. It's a disease where we develop deposits of yellow material called drusen in the retina of our eye. The retina of our eye is similar to the film of a camera. And when this drusen develops, it can cause degradation of the layers of the retina, which can cause loss of central vision. It can cause distortion of the vision, and even can cause abnormal blood vessel growth, can result in hemorrhages inside the eye. And this can cause significant vision loss.
There are two types. 80% of the people have a dry form. That is a degenerative form of the retina that slowly, ever so slowly, leads to vision loss. The wet type is caused by the upregulation of a very specific protein in the eye, and as that rises, it causes blood vessels to grow, and so that leads to the visual symptoms that people have, where they start seeing a block out of their central vision, and people know that something's going on.
Glaucoma is a disease that affects the optic nerve. The optic nerve is what connects our eye to our brain and essentially sends those images from our eye to the brain to be interpreted. It's a disease that causes a characteristic damage to the optic nerve, where the nerve fibers are lost in that optic nerve. The number one risk factor is high pressure in the eye. But key thing to know about glaucoma is that high pressure doesn't necessarily mean you have glaucoma, and likewise, low pressure doesn't necessarily mean you don't have glaucoma.
The big part is evaluating the visual field and the optic nerve and deciding whether or not there is glaucoma present or suspected. Somebody over age 50 is already at somewhat increased risk of developing glaucoma. If you're African American, that boosts your risk of developing glaucoma significantly, 2 to 3 times at least over a Caucasian individual. The diagnosis of glaucoma does not say that you will go blind from glaucoma. Each person progresses at different rates, and so we're basically doing a holding action to let the person hold on to what they've got for the rest of their life.